Hello everybody, I am JupiterXOXO and this is a let's look at of the game called Don't Starve. This is a very sandboxy game, very much like Minecraft and Terraria, but it fits into the third category. Whereas Minecraft and Terraria is Minecraft is a game about building. You could build castles and structures and you could explore the world. It's also 3D, so the buildings mean quite a bit. And Terraria is more of a game that's focused on combat. You could craft armors, you could fly, you could build guns, and you could shoot so many enemies. But in this game, it's all about survival. The game itself is called Don't Starve, so the goal of the game really is just to survive. And nighttime in this game literally kills you. If you're caught at night without any fire, like such as this one right here, then you will get killed by the Grue monster. You slowly lose health in the darkness, so you must have a fire by the end of the day. As you can see, I am on day 288, you can see that on the top right here. So I've been playing this game for quite a while. The game right now is in its beta stage and you could buy it on Steam for $12, I think it's on sale. And this is my home base. The creator is still editing the game as he goes along, so you can see more changes in the future. But right now, my home base consists of... I set up my home base right next to the king pig because that's the only way that you get these infinite tools. And also, I have chosen to make bird trapping my main source of food, because that is the most infinite food source that I can find after berries. Originally, berries was the best form of food in this game, but because the creator introduced fire hounds, that made any kind of farming very difficult because the fire hounds can just burn everything that you ever make. So it's just better to rely on things that don't catch on fire. Alright, so in this game you could farm for food, you could pick berries, you can you kill these little pigs right here and they drop meat. Every single one of them drops a piece of meat. I'll show you right now. But once you attack a pig, the entire village of pigs will come after you. So you should prepare. Alright, let me catch them one by one. I just can't seem to hit them. This is embarrassing that I missed so many times. Yeah, that's the idea really. You should really just kite the pigs around. And you should do fine. I've set up my camp next to the pigs so I could just farm them every day for food. Oh no, they hit me. Yeah, there is an armor system and there's also a hat system in this game. But the hats don't do much except this one, which increases the amount of birds. And that's really helpful for me because I run a bird farm, like a bird trapping system in front of my camp right there. These are bird traps that I'm looking at right here. You can trap birds with them, and you can also speed up the process by putting seeds on it as bait. Here's some seeds. You can just put seeds onto the traps and it increases the rate of trapping. See, instantly it just catches a bird. Alright, so let's put this here. I've also chosen to set up a spider nest, move spider nest to an area very close to the pig village so that I could stage epic fights. And you could farm the spiders for their silk and their meat. And you could stage battles with the pigs like this. Did I kill every single pig? I think I saw one left, right? Yeah. Alright, so the pig will attack the spiders. And you could stage a battle if you want. This is really the lazy man's game. You could just let the entire village of pigs attack the spiders for you and you could just reap the rewards. And if the spiders don't manage to kill the pigs, you can finish them off and get their meat as well. The artistic style of this game is very interesting. It's very dark, as if it's inspired by Tim Burton. Alright, so in this game you could get meat, and you could also use a crock pot to make better food. If you eat the small pieces of meat, it will only fill a little bit of your hunger bar right here, but if you eat stuff that is cooked by the crock pot, it fills almost the entire thing. Now let me just start fire first, so... Alright, there are only 2 recipes that you should remember for the crock pot. One is 2 pieces of meat and 2 pieces of honey. This will make the honeyed ham. And the next very important crock pot recipe is the 2 pieces of meat and 2 pieces of sticks. That will make the kebab. These are really good recipes because they heal health as well as fill your hunger. Yeah, the birds are just getting trapped very quickly, so I'll just clean up some, catch some birds right now. Oh yes, as for these scarecrow looking things, this game has a permadeath system, so if you die in the game, you die for real. You will have to start the game over. Luckily the map remains the same, so if you choose to restart the map, locations and item locations and monster locations will maintain the same. So if you went on exploration and you found the king pig, you can always go back to the same area in the map, and this is the map I'll show you right now. This is the starting island, and every island is a sphere, so you would explore them. Most likely a lot of people would set up their camp right next to the king pig because the king pig allows for infinite tools. You could feed the king pig meat and he'll drop gold pieces, and you could make golden tools such as these. Like this is my golden axe. It lasts much longer than the flint tools, and it's infinite. Flint is a finite resource in this game. You can only get them by breaking rocks, and there are only so many rocks on the map. As you can see, I almost farmed every single rock on this map. And I'm running out of flint, so the best thing to do is to switch to gold, which is infinite. And this game relies on a research point system, where you could research what to build next, and by using points up top. The way that you get points is by inserting items into these research machines, and you'll get points based on what you inserted. See, I got like 5 points from this red feather here. But the goal of this game is really just to survive. And unlike Minecraft, you cannot build shelters, and you can't even go indoors in this game, because there is no structures in this game. At night you must just stay by the campfire and just wait things out. You can also build these bedrolls and sleep through the night so that you could speed past the nighttime, but building bedrolls costs quite a bit of materials to do. I would just rather just wait through the night. Yes, back to these scarecrows. These scarecrows are a means to an end. The scarecrows allows you to have more lives, because it is a permadeath system. Once you get killed for real. These meat effigies, they allow you to get reborn. When you get killed, you just come out of one of these. But only the main character can make these meat effigies, because it relies on the bear hair that the main character grows. And my character is a female right now, and her specialty is she gets a ghost that visits her from time to time at night. And she can't grow the beard, so I can't make more of these effigies. Luckily for me, the creator, with the recent update, has introduced the amulets, which also revives you when you die. And you can also make lots more of these amulets using the rubies that the fire hounds drop. But the fire hounds are really difficult to kill because they come in huge packs. So you should prepare yourself if the hounds do attack. So let me feed the king pig something, and you could see him spit out a piece of gold. See, he spits out a piece of gold for every piece of meat that you feed him. So you could use this gold to make infinite tools, whereas the flint tools, they not only are they less durable, the flint tools also are finite, so you want to rely on golden tools as soon as you can. Alright, so let me get some meat with me and I will go and hunt for more tentacle spikes. Similar to the tools in this game that are finite, weapons in this game are finite too, because you rely on flint to make weapons. But there is a way to get infinite weapons, and that is to farm tentacle spikes. Tentacle spikes are really difficult a monster to fight because they are so powerful, but once you get the timing down, they are really a piece of cake. I'll show you the timing for killing a tentacle right now if I can find one. Alright, I see one. Alright, so you want the tentacle to pop out. You attack it once it's standing on straight like this, and then you back off, and you just keep doing this for like 6 times maybe? I missed that one. That's bad, that's bad. Oh, I missed that one too. There you go. These tentacles drop spikes, and spikes are an infinite weapon source if you're lucky enough to find them, if the tentacles drop them. I usually farm up maybe 6 or 7 of them and store it in a chest, so that if I do run out, I could just use a new one. Also, the hounds in this, the creator has introduced a new enemy called hounds. They come in packs of 5 or 6, and they could set fire to your camp, so it's really dangerous now to create any sort of farm. I just rely on meats instead of the original farming. Like I said, in the beginning of the game, berry farms are the best form of food source because it doesn't require much upkeep. All you gotta do is just use manure on it once, and it gives you 3 berries. But now, because the firehounds come by and they could set your entire farm on fire, you'll be in a bad place. So relying on meat as a primary food source is much better. Oh, if you paid attention, you would see that the monsters drop monster meat. The monster meat is another form of food source, but the monster meat also hurts you if you do eat it. I think I'm being invaded by hounds right now, as you could hear the roaring, the hounds barking in the background. They should be coming anytime now. They're really loud, if you can hear this. Well, I'll just prepare by dumping everything inside. Yeah, they're getting much louder. They should be coming anytime. To prepare, I'm going to make my fire really big so that I can fight them. Oh my god, damn it. Okay, the hounds have come. This is the main reason why I live near pigs, so that the hounds can fight the pigs. And I could deal with the hounds that survive. As you can see, this is a day 280 hounds invasion. They come in like packs of 5 or 6. And this time I have had no firehounds. They drop monster meat and a hound's tooth every single time that you kill those ordinary black hounds. But the red firehounds, they drop rubies, and you could use the rubies to make the amulets, which prevent death. Oh well, it doesn't prevent death, but it revives you at least. Yeah, if you look here, my forest to the left is completely burned. The entire forest just lit on fire because of one of those firehounds. Once they die, they burst into a pile of flames, and it just sets anything near it on fire. The birds are a little bit annoying because of these traps that you just keep bouncing up and down on them. Alright, so I'll show you the second recipe that I was talking about before, which would be 1 monster meat at least. You could fill the rest with grass if you want, but those are fillers and they decrease the effectiveness of the food. So you want 3 pieces of meat and 1 stick. Where are 6? I think I keep in this backpack right here. Yeah, backpack. And you will get the shish kebab. No. Yeah, there is a backpack in this game, but if you use the backpack, you won't be able to wear the armor. And I think the armor is much more useful than having a backpack. I just use the backpack as a carryable chest. That seems to work out pretty well for me. And yes, I gotta store these tentacle spikes. in my weapons cache right here. Also to mention is that in this game there is a enemy called the tree guard. What it is a monster that looks like a tree. It's a walking tree really, and if you chop enough trees down, a tree will spawn into a tree guard to teach you a lesson. I haven't seen them much around, but if I can get one to show up, I'll show you guys how to beat him. He's also really easy an enemy to fight because his attack patterns are very predictable. I will set up my new bird traps and then wait through the night. Yes, the reason why I'm wearing this hat, like I mentioned before, increases the number of birds that show up, so that I don't need to bait these traps at all, they just fly into them. Like I've said, this game is, the artwork at least, is very heavily influenced by Tim Burton, and it's just so beautiful looking at this macabre art. Alright, so the cooking is done. See, it gives a shish kebab. It's like a meat on sticks. And I'll cook the next meal. Honey ham heals the most, I think, but there are other foods that heal more, like the mandrake, and according to somebody on the forums, they say that one world only has 4 mandrakes, so save that food source until you must eat it, or until you're running out of effigies at least. You don't want to waste that. Oh yes, when you get killed in this game, you drop all of your items on the floor and you get respawned by one of the meat effigies. But if you don't have one of these, it's permadeath and you'll just be brought back to the main title screen. You can choose to restart the map, in this case you would know where everything is, or you could choose to start a new map and start over from scratch. As you can see here, this is my secondary base. This is just in case the pigs all turn were. Ah yes. At nighttime, if it's on a full moon, the pigs in this village, they become like were-pigs. And they attack you on sight. They also attack each other sometimes. But they are really powerful because they are in a huge cluster of pigs and they are much faster than you. Very much like the hounds. But this time, there's no pig village for you to run back to. You can't lure the were-pigs to fight other pigs because all of them have become were-pigs. The king pig, for some strange reason, doesn't turn into a were-pig. Maybe that's why he's the king. Well, anyways, these are little farms right here, but I think this is a really shitty form of food source because you need to fertilize it with poop, and then you gotta find seeds to put into it. Why would I do that, you know? I would rather just make tons of bird traps and rely on them for food. And this game has many different characters. I'll show you what they are right now. So far there are 4 playable characters. The main character, which can grow a beard and so that you can make those effigies for extra lives. There is the fire starter, Willow, and she is immune to fire damage, so making her very effective when fighting against fire hounds. And at nighttime, she starts a fire in the dark. This way she is immune to the night monster that I was talking about. The night monster starts attacking you if you stay in the darkness, complete darkness, for 5 seconds. But Willow starts a fire once she's in darkness automatically, so she restarts the timer on the Grue monster. Thus she's immune to darkness. She just keeps starting fires without any resources, dude. And the player that I'm playing, and the character that I'm playing as right now is Wendy. She has visitors at night. Sometimes she gets a ghost visitor, that her twin sister. It's kind of cool, so I pick her because she's very unique. And the last character that you play as is the strongman. He has double the health and has a larger hunger bar, so he could go on longer journeys and he could fight enemies better. But in this game, combat seems rather easy, so I'm not playing as him because he kind of looks ugly. And also, he doesn't grow a beard, so you can't shave him either. I've heard that the new character that's coming out is going to have a specialty in research, like crafting items is going to be cheaper or something like that. And I'm pretty sure in the future the creator is going to add more characters as well. This is really sweet. The character art design is fantastic. Alright, so I'm going to pick Wendy here because I like her ghosts at night. If I could catch that on camera, that would be pretty sweet. As you can see, all the birds are getting trapped again. It's all completely relied on my hat. It increases the amount of birds that show up. Alright, so what to show next? Ah yes, if I can get one of those tree monsters to show up, that would be really nice. So when you cut down trees, it has a random chance of spawning a tree monster. So I'm just tapping on every single tree to see if I could spawn one by chance. I don't know if this works or not, but they seem to be spawned randomly, so this might not work. Well, the tree folk are very much like the Lord of the Rings Ent people. They look like it anyway. They are a huge tree that walks on legs, and if they catch you without any armor on, they'll just kill you in one single swipe. They're really powerful. Yes, so you can collect resources in this game, so you could replant your resources if you want. But right now, all of these trees are really in a dense cluster, and I don't want that. I want the trees to be very far apart. Even though this reduces my resources, at least the fire hounds won't burn them all to the ground. If one tree catches on fire, it will just spread fire throughout the entire forest, and I don't want that. And that's the main reason why I no longer have a berry farm, because the hounds came over and they just lit the entire berry farm on fire, and after that I was like, forget it. I'm just gonna go stick with birds instead. I'll just store some logs in my traveling backpack. Sticks in my other backpack. Oh, what to show next? Yeah, I'll show off a battle with the spiders and the pigs. That should be pretty fun. I'll get killed in the process, possibly. Alright, so you tap one of the nests, and then you tap another nest, and tap a third nest, and you get the hell out of here with a giant army of spiders behind you. And you bring them into the pig village. Pigs, pigs, pigs. Yeah, so you can sit back and enjoy the show. Well, one pig died. This is a problem. Oh no! Yes, when the enemies hit you, you get stun locked, so you don't want to get hurt. Because once you get stun locked, it's almost certain that you'll die. I gotta run away because it's getting dark. Hey, there's a spider coming after me. Wow, the spider armies nearby. Hopefully they don't come this direction. Okay, yeah, they're coming this direction. It's a big problem. Oh my god. Damn it, damn it, damn it, I might actually die here. Yeah, and because it's nighttime, there's no place to run. If I run, I just, you know, get caught. I just gotta kite them the entire night. And the fire's getting small too. This is a big problem for me. I might just die tonight. Oh my god, I'm getting stun locked! Yes, I've died. Alright, so, as you can see here, this is a wood effigy. When you die, this is what happens. And also skips the entire night for you. Yeah, this is the main reason why you should really keep an eye out on the time. And once the enemies stun lock you, you're just dead. But at least everything that you have drops on the ground, so you don't really lose anything. Oh, why didn't I use the flute? This flute right here has the ability of making everybody around you go to sleep. Yeah, well, when you're panicking, you don't think straight. Alright, if you would hear it in the background, that noise are the hounds. The hounds are coming again, so I must prepare. To do so, I'm going to make myself a new armor set, because without any armor, I will surely die, surely perish. So, I'll prepare for it, like so. Alright, so I have a new armor set, I should do fine. And I also have the flute if I remember to use it this time. The spiders killed me pretty good. I really shouldn't make a huge army of spiders. Or at least I shouldn't do it so late in the afternoon. Oh, was I wrong about the hounds? I thought I heard the dogs barking. Oh, whatever. Yeah, because the hounds give a warning before they attack. They've got this like really loud roaring, and then they would come and attack in a huge cluster. Alright, so I'll store my stuff away. Oh yes, in this game there are graves, and when you grave rob, you dig up random crap like the amulets here. And I found a gnome, which is really silly. You can check the description of it. Some kind of religious artifact. And you could feed the artifacts to the pig, and the pig will... Oh, I can't feed him the amulet anymore. Oh, after the update, a lot of things change. Back then you could feed the pig at the amulet and he would drop like 6 or 7 pieces of gold. That's the main reason why you go grave robbing. Alright, so let me get my meal for today and start the next meal. Oh yes, I could break down the effigies that has been used and craft a new one. No, I don't want to break the chest. Some beard here, meat, and some boards. I think should be able to make a new one like this. Cool. Yes, the Wilson, which is the main character, can grow a beard, and if you shave the beard off, you can grow a beard in 4 days. If you shave that beard off, which is a really small beard, you'll get 1 piece of beard, and if you wait until the 8th day, you get a medium-sized beard, and when you shave that off, you get 3 pieces of beard. And if you wait until the 16th day, you will get a huge beard, and you can shave that off for 9 pieces. So obviously you want to wait until you absolutely have to shave You get the most hair from that, so you can make a lot more effigies this way. Yeah, I'm just refreshing my bird traps. These bird traps allow me to catch birds, which gives me meat. Also, they give the black feathers, which is crucial for making sleep darts. Sleep darts are a very good weapon against smaller animals, but against pigs and such, it requires like 2 or 3 shots to put them to sleep. But against birds, you can make them fall asleep instantly. I'll show you. I'll show it off right here. So you take this and you... See, the bird fell asleep, and I'll just kill him right here. Drops the same stuff that he would normally drop if he got caught in a trap. But it really helps out if you are on the run from the spiders or something. But it doesn't help against the big spider army like before, because there were just too many of them. But if you are hunting like the wild beefalo, which is like a buffalo looking animal, then you could put one to sleep so you don't have to deal with him. Right, night times in this game comes very frequently. It's not like Minecraft where a day... Oh, cool. This is Abigail, her twin sister, which is a ghost. As you can see, her dead twin sister visiting her. That's pretty sweet. Glows really bright too. Well, whatever. Yes, if you walk into Abigail, she will hurt you. But she will also hurt any enemies and animals that she walks through as well. So that's pretty sweet. Did that pig just come out? Well, that's weird. And yes, if you walk near the pig houses, they will turn off their lights. You could examine stuff and she'll say different things about them. So if the lights are closed, she'll say different things. Oh yes, by the way, this tent, you can't sleep in the tent. The tent's only used for changing characters. And the daytime in this, like going back to before, the daytime in this game is really short. Unlike Minecraft, which the daytimes are like 20 minutes. This game's daytimes are like 10 minutes only. So you really should spend your day well. Plan ahead, because if you don't have a fireplace by the end of the night, and some food to satiate your hunger, you're most likely going to die. Like I did before with like the spiders being stupid. Yeah, you really should make such a huge spider army, because you just get screwed when nighttime comes. I really couldn't do anything because I couldn't run away from the fire, because if I do and run into the darkness, the glue monster will kill me. And I just had to kite the spiders around and I just messed up right there. But that is it for Don't Starve. Thank you for watching. Like if you liked this video and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you.